vision. Oh, this is just like a highlighter. This is actually, I don't keep paint samples or like paint swatches or fabric swatches. I use highlighters as like colour samples, because you can find a surprising amount of paint colours that match highlighters. I know. So I, as you can tell, am a fan of like the vivid, bright colours. So I thought you can walk me through what you're thinking for each room of the house, and then we will get into like the specifics and the design work and stuff like that, and maybe we'll do that next time if the colours take up a long time. So alright, so I have to fiddle with something while you're talking, so you just tell me, like start with the mud room, like where you're going to be coming in the door, leaving your shoes. What's your vision for that? Yeah. Well, you do have a lot of kids. You have a lot of kids, and from what I've seen of your husband, he's a little messy, so you probably will want like bigger buckets for shoes, and honestly probably like a mop station. Probably a mop station right by the door, just so you don't have to take it from the laundry room or something. Like it's right there ready to clean up the mess behind your family. So yeah, sorry, continue. Right, so the mudroom then is going to be kind of open. I think it will, you said it will have a door though, like it will have a door closing it off, so it's not open at all. Okay, so not open. So in an enclosed space, you really don't have to do much to like impress people, you know, because nobody's going to see it. Well, I know you're going to see it, but you live in it every day, you're not going to care, you know. So mop station, big buckets, check. Are you thinking your laundry, like washer dryer will be in there or no? Oh, you have a separate room for that. Are you rich? Wow. Okay. You want a place to hang coats, right? Well, yeah, that makes sense. We can do some hooks, like I'm thinking, so if you come in the door and you open the door like this, we'll do hooks for coats right alongside that wall that the door opens into, because then, you know, you won't see the coats. They'll be easy to get to when the door is shut, that kind of thing. Right, so tell me about colours for that room. Colours, what are you thinking? We may need to have a chat about that, because I know that a lot of people are into neutrals and a lot of people are into, like you said, like whites and things. Again, your family looks kind of messy. I would not suggest white, like at all. Like, don't do any white on the walls, on the floors, on the counters. But stay away from white, yeah. Plus it kind of, it's very vanilla, in no pun intended, like it's very vanilla to just have white, and it sort of makes your house look like a hospital, I think. So we'll cut the white. So your other idea, so you said white, but we've already agreed we're not doing that, so what's the next one that you thought? Neutrals, yeah, I thought so. Neutrals, I know that it's very in right now, but I think the world is moving away from neutrals, I do. And also, you don't just want to be the kind of person that follows in the footsteps of everybody else, you know. There's so much more to life than just doing what's popular. Also, I think neutrals kind of take away the fun of choosing what colours you like. Like, tell me, in middle eyes aren't focusing. There we go. This here. And then we've also got this one. It's more of like a blue purple, and I honestly like this one a lot. Really, like, use your eyeballs. There we go. Okay. So I have these two colours of purple. I love bright purple in houses. I think you feel like you're inside of a grape or a grapefruit or a bad strawberry. Like, you feel like you're inside of something cool, and I think that's amazing. No, I'm not joking. Okay, so no, I don't think that's a bad idea. I think purple is your best bet. So, well, let's talk more about that. So, tell me more about like your vision for the mudroom and like the front room, because I think that the mudroom connects into where you come in the front door. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. So tell me more about the space you envision. You walk in the front door. Close the front door. What space are we looking at? You tell me. You tell me, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop you there, because natural light, I know a lot of people make it sound like you can make a room look bigger and lighter and more happy and like joyful. I think we shock them all. I think we go in the opposite direction. I think we make it as dark as possible. I think there's a window there that you have on your blueprints, I noticed. I think we take out the window. We don't have a window. So I think front door, you walk in, dark. It's like completely dark. You could have like dark purple walls. That would be cool. So you walk in, it's like completely dark. No natural light. I think that's a theme I can work with. That's something I can really put energy towards and effort, yeah. So tell me more about, like, let's just change your perspective a little bit and imagine walking into like a dark space instead of natural light. But tell me more about that, like how you feel walking into that and stuff, and more about, I guess, your vision as you continue walking through the house. Okay, it connects to the living room. The front door connects to the living room. Okay, so living space, like couches. What are you thinking? A fireplace. Okay. With a mantle, yeah. And couches. A TV. Okay, that to me, I was asleep halfway through your sentence. And the reason why, everybody has a living room like that, right? So everybody's got couches, a TV, a fireplace. Like, that's not really fancy anymore. So here's what I think. I think we go against the grain. Let's make you a house that's worthy of living in, right? So I think we go with no couches. Now hear me out. I think we go with no couches. We go with seating on the floor. Like, there's those cushions you can buy. I'm gonna put these down now. There's these cushions you can buy. They're like that thick, and you put them on the floor. And I think that is so cozy, especially going along with the no light, like no natural light, sitting on the floor with your fireplace. I think we make it kind of wall length, so there's no place to sit at the bottom, if that makes sense. So it's just like a wall of fire. Think of it this way, like the old castles, the old like medieval mansions, how the fireplace was like this, and it just went all the way down to the floor. That might be your best bet, especially if you're sitting on the floor. Then you're extra especially warm in the winter. What are your thoughts? You don't like the sitting on the floor idea? Well, I suppose, okay, I understand that is a bit kind of wacky. I suppose here's an idea. So we stay away from couches, I think. So your living room's like this, yeah? So instead of couches kind of lining the walls, you have hammocks up in the corners. And then you're up high, you can talk to each other. I guess you can't really play cards, but you can like throw things at each other, you know? You'd be up there. And you've got a lot of kids, so you can do like little mini hammocks underneath. How cute. How cute would that be? I think that'd be adorable. No, okay. Well, let's just move on from the living room, right? So we've done front door, coming inside, living room. Let's talk about your kitchen. So tell me more about, you said you like to bake, you're a baker. So tell me more about your vision for the kitchen. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Now here's an idea. If in the kitchen we didn't put an oven, so if we didn't put an oven, but we did a like for the fireplace, you know, let's also talk more about those castles, right? They had that like iron thing that you would hang your kettles on to like make water for tea, or hang your pots on to make your soups. What if we did that instead? We had like a grate over the fire so that we can save some space in your kitchen. We don't need an oven. Who needs an oven, right? I'm pretty sure your muffins will bake the same over an open flame. Yeah. Right, well, so kitchen is sort of like, I understand the need for light in kitchen because you really want to be able to see the recipe book. Like, I understand that is actually necessary. So I think here's what we do. Again, I'm not a big fan of windows, so I think we leave windows out of it. Even though you have a lovely front yard, I don't think anybody wants to see that while you're cooking. So here's what I think. I think we have just one big chandelier above like your kitchen area, and maybe it could be, I think chandeliers are a bit overrated unless they hang really low. So I think we have a low hanging chandelier in your kitchen, and then it kind of makes it like you have to, there's a little like track in your kitchen and you can't go through the middle because the chandelier is too low, or you have to bend down or something. I think that's a great idea. And how cool would that be, like to have this beautiful light in the middle of your kitchen instead of on the ceiling, you know, in the middle of your kitchen. I think we've stumbled onto something there. Okay, let's move away from kitchen. So we've got a kitchen figured out. Let's do bedrooms. Let's talk bedrooms. Tell me what you're thinking. You have a master bedroom and then another bedroom for all of your kids. Have you thought about making the house any bigger? I don't think all your kids are going to fit in one room, unless you want to make it like a ballroom that they would fit. Bunk beds are the way to go, yeah. Or one king bed, and then just sort of tell them to be really close and love each other more. But yeah, I think bunk beds is probably a better idea. Also, on warships, they had bunk beds that folded up into the wall. So, like, for the army, like barracks, they would fold up into the wall. So I think that could be a good idea. And then when your kids are ready to sleep, you just fold them down. Their little cots are on top of the like wire things, and they're ready to go to bed. What are your thoughts? Yeah, I think that would work. I think having a window inside a kid's bedroom is really important, because you don't want them walking all the way through the house to get to the front door. Yeah, if they want to go outside, you just push the window open and out they go, because you don't want them like traipsing through the No, I wasn't